Welcome in to KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Come to you live from Cottonwood High School as we've got a great rivalry coming up for you. The Murray Spartans and the Cottonwood Colts. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Excited to bring you the latest installment of this rivalry, Cottonwood-Murray. We'll start with the visiting Murray Spartans. This is a team that had a ton of expectations placed on them before the season. It was a top 5 preseason team, and a lot of that hype was well-deserved. When you look at Chudi Anosike, the 6'5 senior guard, what a year he's had. Just 5 games in, averaging 33-8, and those averages are below where he started the season. It's been a spectacular career for Chudi Anosike. It's all been building up to this his senior year, and he's got a fellow senior with him in that backcourt with Jackson Workman, the 6-foot guard. Dynamic three-point shooter, over 40% from beyond the arc this year for Workman. It's a great 1-2 punch. There's a lot of other talent on this roster. Coach Workman saying, hey, we've got to replace some talent from last year's squad. They're still growing into that. But you look at a guy like Tayshawn Trammell in the starting lineup tonight. This is a young man that could be one of those pieces. We will not see Q Chrisman tonight, quitting out with an injury. And so it will be one where, look, who can step up for Murray? When you talk about Cottonwood on the other end, though, the Colts, Coach Mark Miller, what a job he's done. 5-1 are the Colts coming into this game tonight. And you look at the 6'7 junior, Chris Cox. He's been spectacular this year for the Colts, averaging 24 points per game. But it's this young man, the senior Jackson Price, 16 points per game. He's been dynamic. Coach Miller said, we've just been waiting for him. We've known he's had that potential. We've just been waiting for him as they look for entry there for Cox. That pass just a little beyond him, and Cottonwood turning it over. Want to let you know the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. We do our best to keep that synchronized with the official clock here in the gym. First possession for Sparta here on the road, wearing the black and orange unis. A great look for Murray. Meanwhile, Cottonwood clean unis tonight. This is a great uniform matchup as Chudi looks to send that out. This is Deacon Poole. Blocked away by Cox. Taps it back there to Aiden Oliphant. We didn't talk about Oliphant in our open. This is a young man coming off of surgery. He's back. He's working to get back in shape. But this is a young man. You're going to see him get better as the season goes on. His stats improve. He averaging 9 and 6. But Coach Miller told me there was a game where he didn't score. So he's been better than that. And again, you'll see that improve as the season goes on. As Cottonwood here to inbound. They throw it up top. This is Price. Jackson dribbling it out, defended here by Trammell. This is a young man that Coach Miller loved. That's Kirith. Back to Kirith. The young man could shoot the rock. Good distributor as well. A good physical specimen. Corner 3 from Price won't go. That tapped out by Oliphant. It will stay here with the Colts. Here's Chudi defending Chris. Shot clock was reset there on the miss. Kirith giving that to Cox. Cox trying to drive around, had the angle just off the mark. Oliphant couldn't tip it up, and the rebound secured by Murray. Tayshawn coming up the floor here for the Spartans. Will hand that off. Sent out, Chudi. Little floater here, baseline, skips across the rim, and that kept in here. Oliphant, Aiden pushing it up. Kirith out to Cox, baseline 3 for the Colts, yes.
That's Chris Cox from the corner with a three-pointer.
First bucket of the game coming for Chris Cox. The transition tray has Cottonwood out in front. Tayshawn looking to penetrate here, trying to hand off to Brousseau. Slippery hands as that loss. It'll be Cottonwood basketball. A little bit of pressure here by Murray. First year of the shot clock, we've seen that a lot. Oliphant here, the other corner, that just off the back of the rim. Boy, it was online, but the rebound secured there by Murray. I mentioned Murray 2 and 3 to start the year as Workman handing that off. Oh, nice little touch there by Brousseau. Credit Workman with the assist. He averages 5 of those a game. And the sophomore Sam Brousseau with soft jumper there. In the corner, Rousseau, that off the mark. Price with it. He's looking to drive. Boy, look at the burst. That shot just short. And it will go to Murray.
Murray basketball.
3 minutes into the contest, 3-2, the advantage for the home side. Workman bringing up the floor. Mentioned 2-3. Murray started the year 2-0. A couple decisive wins, but they end up playing 5 ranked teams in a row as Chudi able to rattle one in, his first field goal, and Murray takes the lead. They lost to Riverton, Juan Diego, and Corner. And then having, of course, Cottonwood tonight and Skyview on Wednesday. Here's Workman for 3. Ooh, that one looked good, just rimmed out. Cottonwood coming up the floor. Rothboy trying for that reverse, won't go. Cox with a follow and foul. Will send Chris Cox here to the line.
Chris Cox at the line to shoot 2. That foul is on Chudi Anosike, his first personal
Chudi
foul.
picking up his first. It was one of the areas where, talking with Coach Miller, he said, yeah, we want to go right at Chudi tonight. And this is a matchup of 2 players, and Cox and Chudi both have next level potential and ability. And it's why we wanted to come here. And so the fact we get to see them go mano-a-mano should be an absolute blast to watch as the game goes on. Chris misses the first free throw. Second is short, and Chudi with the board. Tayshawn working that with Poole. He'll work over Workman. The 3 short. Rebound cleared by Cottonwood. Colts trying to push it here. Here's Cox from 10. Short again for Chris. Couple good looks. Couple shots just off the front of the rim for Cox here in the early going as we're past the midway point in our opening frame. Here's Chudi. Kiroth defending him. That last touch by the Colts. Good defense.
Touched by Cottonwood.
There.
Murray basketball. 19 seconds on the shot clock.
As Murray will have it here baseline. Workman to inbound. Inside with Brousseau. Sam working out to Chudi. Chudi trying to free up space. Will give it to Poole. The 3 won't go. The Colts push it up the floor and a foul here. It was Rousseau looking to be aggressive as foul called here on Workman, his first. Second team foul on Murray. And now officials are going to come together, just discuss that quickly. I think maybe a question on who that was called on. Coach Miller not missing an opportunity to bring the unit together, and it is going to be changed here to Poole. Deacon Poole picking up the personal, his first.
Boy, I'm having a hard time reading today. Is it Monday?
Cottonwood here to inbound. Here's Price. So out with Cox. Oh boy, I love the idea to Oliphant, able to keep it. Here's a 3. Kura!
Number 5, Gareth McGar with the 3-point shot.
Kirith with the 3. And it's a 6-4 lead Cottonwood. We're asking for a little bit of patience with these pronunciations. We'll get them. Went through them with Coach Miller, but sometimes you forget. Chudi on the drive, works to the corner. Tayshawn, hands back. Anosike, step back 3. Chudi, nothing but net. Oh my goodness, what a shot.
3-point shot.
That one turned over. Murray up the floor. Here's Workman. Tayshawn, boy, not a lot of room to fit that pass in. Turns it over. Another 3 online, just strong. Oliphant with the board. Boy, they have Rousseau underneath. Tried to get it to Aiden, that saved in, but Cox is there. Count the bucket.
The basket's good. That'll put Chris Cox, number 2.
Cox able to find his way in front of the rim as the free throw or the foul called here on Rousseau, and a chance for Cox to get the and one. A substitution here for both sides Nielsen coming on for Cottonwood, and Oguama coming in for Cottonwood. Meanwhile, for Murray, Devontae Hooks on the floor, Blake Vega-Chan, the freshman, on the floor, as is Drew Dixon. Chance for Cox to push the lead to 2. Boy, missed another free throw. Tough night of line for Cox here in this opening quarter. Inside of 2 to go. Chudi will try to float this one short. And that out of play, it'll go to the Colts. And we got a timeout taken by Murray. Timeout Sparta. 8-7. Cottonwood leads Murray. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Welcome back. Want to thank Heidemann and Associates for their sponsorship of KSL Sports Rewind. If you have any legal needs, the experts at Heidemann and Associates can take care of you. A full service law firm with locations along the Wasatch Front can also meet with you virtually. Call 801-754-4240 for a free consultation. Just tell them Rewind sent you, or visit utah.law. Colt basketball. Looking for the lob to Cox. Somehow able to salvage that. Boy, Cox got trapped right near the glass and was able to stay with it and score. Nice touch there. Pressure here. Cox able to force the steal. Up ahead and laid in. Nielsen with the fast break bucket. I got 12-7. Waiting for the scoreboard here to get that aligned. They will. There it is. Chudi, he'll try to answer for 3. Yes, second made 3 of the night for Chudi Anosike.
Anosike with his second three-pointer.
8 points already for Chudi. My goodness. Here's Nielsen. Out with Cox. Kirith, good find inside. They'll send it out. Cox to answer. Off target. Offensive board. Nielsen going back up. Fouled.
Foul on the shot will put 0. Ryan Nelson at the line to shoot 2.
Good backside board there by Nielsen. Is I think Hooks picking up the personal. It was one of the areas. Excuse me.
That's Quentin Crispin.
They called on Crispin. He's on the bench. The bench getting a nice little laugh. There you go. Clarity. Hooks picking up the personal. It was one of the items for Coach Workman said offensive rebounds. We give up too many of them. Got to do a better job on the glass. And you see that hurting Murray on that possession as the first free throw from Nielsen good. He's got one more. The young man that Coach Miller was saying, hey, we would love to get a little more depth scoring, and talked about Nielsen as being one of those guys who can contribute off the bench. He's got 4 early points here in this first quarter. Coach Miller has to love that. Stolen here by Cox. Cox on the run out and fouled on the play. They call this on the freshman Blake Vega-Chan. 5th team foul on Murray in this first quarter. The first personal on Blake, and it'll be 2 free throws here for Cox. Another one, man. And he just kind of has a smirk on his face. Second chance here. There you go. That one was pure.
Second one's good. 19 seconds remaining.
Final 18 seconds of the quarter. Here's Workman. Clock down to 10. Looking for Chudi. Chudi, little step back, running out of time, sends up. Hooks will try the 3 off the mark. Batted around, and the quarter will expire. 15-10, Cottonwood leading Murray after 1. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Welcome back to Cottonwood High School. Talking with Coach Workman before the game and talking about Bowen Davies. The young man was a senior last year, double-double kind of kid. And said, boy, so hard to replace, and asked him, is there any way to replace that, or you just got to learn new roles? Like, we got to learn new roles. And I think one of the items in that huddle at the break was offensive, again, well, rebounding, clearing the basketball for Murray. Too many offensive rebounds, second chance opportunities for Cottonwood, leading the points. This helped Cottonwood with a 5-point lead after one. Start of the second quarter, Coach Mark Miller dapping up Chudi before that quarter started, and a foul called here is the hard closeout there of Oguama, picking up number 1. First team foul on Cottonwood in this second half. As Murray will inbound here, Workman to trigger it. In for Chudi. Good entry, Brousseau. Little turnaround, high shot, yes, 4 now for Sam. He's the only player other than Chudi to score for Murray here in the first 8+ minutes. Skipped over, Nielsen looking inside for Oliphant. Aiden trying to work in the block, nice move. Aiden, yes, first bucket tonight for Oliphant. Confident move, and now a foul here. This is before the shot.
We got a foul before the shot.
Chudi looking to be aggressive, drawing the contact there. This is going to go on Oguama again. That's 2 quick ones here on Peter. He'll have to come off the floor as Christopher Cox will check in.
Number 2.
Here's Chudi. Oliphant defending him. Workman over with Vega Chan. Freshman just had one ring out. Kira. Hanging, hitting. That 3 won't go. Inside and foul.
Whistle on the shot will put Ryan Nelson at the line to shoot 2. Foul's called on number 13. Nope, not number 13. Number 13, Jackson Workman, his first personal.
Foul called on Workman, as Nielsen misses his first.
Checking into the game for Murray, number 4, Tayshawn Trammell at number 1.
Nielsen coming on here for Cottonwood. Meanwhile, Tayshawn back on here for Murray. Second free throw here for Nielsen. Goes 1 of 2.
Second one was good.
And offensive foul. That screen from Brousseau called.
Offensive foul called against Murray. Foul's called on number 34, Sam Brousseau. My math has that at 2 fouls.
Cottonwood basketball. And we've got a whistle here, I think maybe a clock issue. Now we're just going to trickle this one down a little bit.
Checking into the game for Murray, number 23.
Substitution for Murray as Proscalo, coming on the floor here. That turned over. Chudi with the steal. Boy, 4 Colts back. How about the defensive presence get back there? Chudi attacking off the backboard, won't go. Oliphant with the board. Cox, baseline, and 1 for Chris Cox. He has been attacking the rim
Foul's called on number 23.
Tonight, time and time again, and he'll head back to the line as Proscalo called with his first, and that the 8th team foul on Murray. And Cox, 3-point play for Chris. He's in double figures, has 11. Jackson. Workman giving to Chudi. Chudi, boy, tough shot. The Murray bench asking for a foul there, none coming. Chudi just getting back to his feet as Cox throws it up on the other end. Can't. Chudi had gotten back to his feet, and Chudi here will finish it.
Number 3, Chudi Anosike with the layup.
Chudi now with 10 of the 14 for Murray. Price trying to work on Tayshawn, strong off the glass. Chudi left alone, takes the 3.
Number 3.
And a timeout taken. Chudi, 3 triples in the game, 13 in the game as Murray coming back to within 2 possessions. Timeout, Cottonwood. We'll be back after this. 5:06 to go here, first half. Dane Stewart with you. 23-17, a quick 5-point burst there by Murray after they trailed by double digits. Chudi been strong, had a nice lay-on, then a little step back 3.
All right, here we go. 5 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the half.
Continues to have a really strong half here. Chudi Anosike. Here's Cox. Worked over. 3 from Price, won't go. A rebound cleared there by Poole. Here's Tayshawn. Boy, aggressive closeout there. Had a bit of a lane, but Murray be patient. Chudi got the edge. Chudi going up, deflected, and foul on the putback here is the offensive board by Perscalo. Will find himself at the line shooting 2 here. Is the foul called
Number 11, Max Russo.
On
That's
Russo.
his first personal foul. It's only the 3rd team foul against Cottonwood.
2 free throws here for Bo. First one short. One more here for Perscalo. Makes it.
Perscalo makes the second one.
First point tonight for Bo. The 3rd scorer for Murray. Oh, backdoor cut. Price tried for the reverse, won't go. Murray on the run. Tayshawn to the corner. Poole gives it back to him. Tayshawn in the double team had to try to get rid of it. Body's hitting the floor here. And it will go to Cottonwood.
Cottonwood basketball. Just about halfway through.
It'll be Cottonwood inbound here. Kirith in the backcourt now, looking maybe for a bit of a spot on the floor.
Little floor maintenance, and we're good to go.
Been a while since Cottonwood is found on the bottom of the net. Looking to change that here. Cox works out. Rousseau. Cox coming around the screen. 3, strong. Tapped out. Chris back with it. Driving through the lane. 2 strong. Tapped up. Backside. Oliphant with it. Couple offensive boards here for Cottonwood on this possession. And Kirith here will reset. Out with Cox. Chudi trying to stay with him. Chudi going to be called for the contact here.
Foul called on the pass.
That'll be the 2nd personal on Anosike. 9th team foul. So 1-1 here for Cox.
Hurries over the limit. Chris Cox will shoot 1-1.
Will be double bonus for Cottonwood the rest of the way in this first half. And Cox rattled out, and Chudi with the board and quickly fouled there. Oh, no inadvertent whistle there. So no foul, but Chudi had the board. It'll be Murray basketball.
Murray's basketball. Here we go. 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
Poole bringing it up the floor. Has Workman there. Jackson with it, defended by Price. Back to Jackson. Good find to Chudi. Offensive foul. And that's going to be number 3 on Chudi. And he's got to come off the floor. As Hooks is checked in here for Murray. And that was the 10th team foul. Boy, how about stepping in and taking one there for Cottonwood. Coach Workman working these officials here. Cox, high post. Good defense there by Hooks, forces it out. Price. So now, floats it up and in.
Max Russo in the lane.
And that will end what has been a couple-minute scoring drought for Cottonwood. First bucket tonight for Max. And where does Murray go? Chudi with 13 of their 18. Someone's going to have to step up. That one thrown long. Rousseau over to Price, was stolen temporarily as Kirith has that come off the backside, and Workman with the clear. Tayshawn pushing it here for Murray. Saw a little bit of space there, and foul called here on Price, I believe.
Number 1.
As that will be the first on Jackson. 4th team foul on Cottonwood. And Ryan Nielsen will check in here for the Colts. Just over 2 to play. Murray basketball. It's worked around. Poole. Now with Perscalo. Gives it to Hooks. Devontae trying to work baseline into the double team. Kicks out with Workman. Back. Perscalo open. He'll try the 3. That off the mark. Rebounded by Nielsen. Up the floor is Oliphant. Too strong. May have been deflected by Murray as Sparta gets back. Tayshawn gives it. Poole for 3. Just off the mark. Loose ball was on the line, and they'll say last touch by Cottonwood. Coach Miller was right there. He had a difference of opinion, but won't win that debate. It'll be Murray basketball. And now officials here coming together to discuss. Tayshawn had a little laugh at whatever Coach Miller had there. 90 seconds left here in the half. Oh, good drive.
Number 4,
Tayshawn had the step. His first bucket tonight. Able to keep this within 5. Boy, Murray would love to have this in that 2-possession range, especially without Chudi to close out the second quarter. Help coming from Perscalo, and it's thrown away. Poole throwing it up, and they give it away. Kirith, a little hesitation there, able to find range from 15. Boy, just waited for that defense to over-pursue and found the space behind it. Less than a minute to go, and Workman rattles in the 3.
Jackson Workman with the 3-point shot.
First bucket for Jackson tonight. Young man who averages 10 points per game. We talked about 41% from beyond the arc on the season for Jackson. And they need him with Chudi here dealing with foul troubles. Cox trying to answer on the other side. Yes. Chris Cox from the corner. His second triple tonight. Shot clock turned off here for the final 20 seconds. Good ball movement. Hooks in the lane and fouled. Blocking call here. Oliphant not in position. He drew that charge on. Chudi was the 3rd. Trying to pick up one there, but I think the right call by the official calling the block. And it will be Devontae Hooks heading to the line, the 6'3 senior, with a chance at 2 here for Murray. First one here for Hooks. Off the mark, has another.
Checking into the game for Murray, number 10, Blake Vega-Chan.
As Vega-Chan coming back on the floor here, Workman coming off. And Hooks goes 1 of 2.
13 seconds.
10 seconds left. The lob for Cox, too high. And it will go back to Murray with just over 5 seconds left. Excuse me, with just over 4 seconds left. As Workman back on the floor here for this final possession. Cottonwood has a foul to give. They inbound with Tayshawn over to Jackson. Jackson gets the 3. Shy, might have been deflected. And with that, we head to the locker room. 30-24 at the break. Cottonwood leading Murray. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. And welcome back. Start of the second half. Cottonwood leading Murray 30-24. Dane Stewart with you. Unofficial scoring in that first half. Chris Cox led Cottonwood 14 points. Nielsen and Karoth with 5 apiece. That's all unofficial. Meanwhile, for Murray,
Here we go.
leading scorer was Chudi. Had 13 points. Obviously, the 3 fouls. Missed the last couple minutes. He's back on the floor here to start this second half, and they go right at him with Cox on the inside. And Chris able to score it. That's what they wanted to do on that first possession. Remember, the pass was just a little extended. And the lead back to 8 and a foul here away from the basketball. Talking about the foul differential in that first half, I think it finished 10-5 on the scoreboard. And early on here, quick foul on the Colts defensively. Thrown in here with Tayshawn. Rousseau had 4 out of the break. Workman unofficially with just the 3. He's got it now, sends out to Chudi. Chudi, you see that double team draw. Will work for an open 3 here with Poole. Won't go. Offensive board from Rousseau, deflected. And Cottonwood able to secure it. Colts pushing it up the floor here with Cox. Cox trying to drive here on Chudi.
Number 2, Chris Cox.
There's not much Chudi can do. Playing with the 2, or with the 3 personals. As this one given away. Cottonwood on the run. Over to Cox. Too strong, gets his own miss, and finishes. A 6-0 burst for Chris Cox has pushed this to a 12-point lead. Tayshawn to the corner. Poole driving. We'll give it to Tayshawn. Up top, Workman for 3. Off the mark. Offensive board, Rousseau.
Number 34, Sam Rousseau with the putback.
We mentioned once Chudi picked up that 3, that third foul, who can cover some of the scoring load as Cox gets his own miss. And then here the foul called on Murray. This will go on Poole.
Called on number 12, Deacon Poole. That's his second
personal there on Deacon.
Not a shooting foul. Checking into the game.
As Prescalo will come on the floor here.
Prescalo.
Inbounded to Cox. Quick touch, quick score.
Number 2, Chris Cox.
He's got 8 in the quarter. We've played 2 minutes. Workman hanging, won't go. Prescalo offensive board. Chudi, step back, long 2 off the front of the rim. Cox with the rebound. Up ahead, Rousseau. He'll try the 3. And Chudi able to get the clear, pushing it here for Murray. Knocked away. Tayshawn still with it. Works out. Extra pass to Chudi. Coming down the lane. Oh, good find over to Prescalo.
Number 23, Bo Prescalo.
You could even see they were setting up to try to draw that offensive foul. And Chudi wisely handing that one off and allowing Prescalo there to finish. 10-point difference. Back out with Price. Sent to Cox for 3. That one no good. pull up. And that ball finds its way to Workman. Here's Chudi coming down the lane, and Chudi's first points of this second half. Able to just sidestep Oliphant there, and Kirath couldn't get the finish to go. Tayshawn trying to attack baseline, works to Jackson. Workman, that three's off. Chudi secures it. Chudi for three. Murray wanting a timeout, and they'll get it. Boy, a quick burst from Cottonwood, but Murray showing some offensive firepower of their own. 38-35, timeout Murray. 38-33, Cottonwood leading Murray. 4.5 to go here in the third. It was 38-26 before Chudi Anosike had the nice find, then had the runner down the lane, and then the three. As here's Cox coming out, looking for Oliphant. Aiden still with it, going up. Priscalo trying to defend, but Aiden able to get the touch. There's Priscalo. Tayshawn driving. Cox was there to help. Chudi now with it. Chudi floats it up and good.
Chudi Anosike with the layup.
He now has 7 in this third. Cox from the corner, short. Got his own miss. Oh, miscommunication. Saved by Price. Great play to keep it here with Cottonwood. Offensive foul.
Offensive foul called on number 2, Chris Cox for Cottonwood. That's his first personal
First personal there on Chris.
Against Cottonwood.
Second team foul in the second half for the Colts. There's Tayshawn. Price defending him. Tayshawn looking through the lane. Works to Jackson. Workman for three. Short. Hitting the 1-3, but boy, it's been a tough shooting night for Jackson Workman from beyond the arc. Nielsen to Oliphant. Works out. Good ball movement here for Cottonwood. Trying to break this zone of Murray. Oliphant shot was deflected, got his own miss. Chudi, a second rejection. That one batted out. The tip up good for Aiden.
22, Aiden Oliphant.
Boy, just couldn't get the clear. A couple opportunities. And Cox able to disrupt, but that found its way to Tayshawn. He'll try the three. Missed it. Here comes Kareth to Cox in the corner. And the lead pushed back to 10. Over. Tayshawn. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in the third. Chudi. Defended by Kareth. Step back, there's a long two. He's going to hear that one.
Out of bounds. Cottonwood basketball. 2 minutes remaining in the period. 2 minutes.
Here's Jackson, high post, work to Oliphant, back out, extra pass to the corner. Nielsen the three. Back of the rim, Tayshawn with the board. Oh, taken away. Jackson Price coming up the floor, fouled here from behind. That's going to be before the shot.
We got a foul before the shot on the drive, it looks like. They're going to discuss.
Workman pleading his case here. And they're going to give it
Foul's called on number 4.
there to Price. Excuse me, to Tayshawn.
Checking into the game for Murray, number 10, Blake Vega-Chan. And for
Vega-Chan coming on the floor here for Murray. Meanwhile, Oguama back on the floor for Cottonwood.
35 seconds in the period.
Inbounded to Cox, no. Here's Chudi splitting through traffic. And that comes off the front of the rim. Cottonwood trying to take advantage. Kirith, spin move, blocked away.
Ball's out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Good recovery there by Perscalo.
29 seconds.
Didn't commit the foul, able to get the denial. And Cottonwood now to inbound. No look into Price. Extra pass, Kirith for three.
Number 5, Kirith McCarr with his
Largest lead of the game here for Cottonwood. Final minute. Here's Chudi. Kirith defending him. Chudi trying to keep that pivot. Workman through. No, Chris Cox there for the rejection.
By Cottonwood. Murray basketball. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 47 seconds on the game
Murray here to
clock.
throw in. Shot clock down to 10. Chudi, tough shot, won't go. Cox with the rebound. Here's Cox. Zone defense here for Murray. Sets up the Price three. That was off the mark. Nielsen able to keep it. Boy, tough spot there for Ryan to try to make that shot. Shot clock off here for the final 15. Pressure there. Loose ball. Cox trying to track it down. Has it. Chris will try the three. All rattled out. Perscalo with an important rebound. 3 seconds left. Here's Jackson. He'll get a look. No. I don't think he got it off. Officials got to come together and discuss. I did not think he got that off. I thought it was in his hand. And they're going to say no good. 48-35, Cottonwood leading Murray. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Start of the fourth quarter. Cottonwood with their largest lead of the game, 48-35. 25 points for Chris Cox. Had 11 in the third on his own. That was the same number of points that Murray had as a team. Talking about Cox came out. Coach Miller wanted to be aggressive with them. Tacked inside, hit a late three. Cox showing his full arsenal in that third quarter. Had some nice defense as well. As Murray will have the basketball to start it. Cox on the bench here. See if that opens up anything for the Spartans. As that pass, Chudi can't get there. Kirith able to steal it. That's a tough pass to try to fit through as Chudi was still coming around that baseline screen. Oguama the three.
Peter Oguama with the three-point shot.
Poole back to Chudi. Defended by Kirith. And that one lost out. Good deflection there defensively by Rousseau. And last to touch it was Vegashand. Here's Kirith. Boy, pressure there. Perscalo trying to stay with them. Awfully physical. Inside Oliphant.
Number 22, Aiden Oliphant.
Boy, beautiful job again there by Rousseau. The dribble penetration set up that nice bounce pass for Aiden. Unofficially 6 points tonight for Aiden. I know I'm missing a couple for Cottonwood. Workman sends out three from the freshman. Oh, rimmed out. Aiden will try for three. That was short. Knew it immediately. Here comes Chudi.
Number 3, Chudi Anosike with the
Nice
layup.
finish there for Anosike. Coach Miller kind of set that target at 20. That's what he wanted to keep Chudi under tonight. It's his season low. But Chudi now at 22, and how about right back in to Aiden Oliphant. Workman around that screen, has a little space. He'll try for three. Jackson Workman with the triple. Mentioned what's been a tough shooting night for Jackson. Just his second made triple tonight. 6 points for the senior guard. Rousseau tries to send out that pass just off the mark. They turn it over, 5.5 to go. Substitutions, Price and Cox both coming back on the floor here for Cottonwood.
5 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the game.
Murray basketball. Here's Vega Chan. Backdoor, Chudi. Cox trying to get there defensively. Chudi up, score it.
The foul on the shot will put number 3, Chudi.
And the foul will put Chudi on the line. Is the foul called here on Oliphant.
His
second personal on Aiden. And Chudi going back to the line. A make here will tie him. And it does not. Would have tied him with Cox for the leading scorer in the game. Price over with Nielsen. Here's Aiden. Rousseau seeing that lane open up, takes it for himself. Tracked down. Pressure here by Max and wisely thrown out off of him. Murray will keep the possession here.
Over to Murray. Last touch by Cottonwood. Murray's basketball. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
There's Workman. Cox defending Chudi. I got the switch over to Blake. Perscalo tried to send out, picked off. Here comes Jackson Price. Workman coming back. Won't get there as Price.
Jackson Price.
Able to go up and score it. Has been a quiet night offensively for Jackson. Has made some nice defensive plays. And that one deflected out by Russo. Has done a lot of good little things tonight. And a timeout taken here by Cottonwood. Timeout. We'll step aside. Cottonwood in control on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Welcome back. 59-42.
4 minutes remaining in the game. Murray's basketball.
Murray with it. Chudi's had another big night. The support scoring has been the item that Murray has not been able to figure out against this Cottonwood defense. You see Kirith really putting pressure here on Chudi. 3 from Blake. That shot off the mark and rebounded by Price. Cox looking in for Aiden. Oliphant setting up that little spin to the middle. Kicks out. 3 is short. And Vega Chan with the rebound there for Murray. Workman, transition 3. Well, that's one that he loves, and he usually hits that kind of a shot. That one just skipped across and out for old Sparta. As we're approaching 3 minutes to go here. Cox around the screen, works out. Rousseau for 3. No, tapped up. Murray has it. Oh, taken away by Cox momentarily. And they say last to touch it there was Murray. Cox forces the turnover.
Checking into the game for Murray, number
Isaiah Bay coming on the floor here for Murray.
3 minutes.
Another freshman on the floor for Coach Workman. Three to go. Tell you, Cottonwood in Region 7 this year, 5A. That region we might do a lot of Region 7 games. You look at Cedar Valley, Hillcrest has been great this year. Is that one thrown off the fingertips of Oliphant?
Murray basketball.
Payson's really strong this year as well. Cottonwood, there's going to be a lot of very competitive games in Region 7. As Chudi able to regather this. Murray will have the tough road in Region 5. Eastman off to a good start. Of course, Olympus there. Highland, team that returns some talent, a lot of youth there. Oh, denied Oliphant. Price the other way, lays it up and in.
Jackson Price.
What do you think about that Region 6? There's a lot of teams that are just kind of on the cusp. Skyline, they've got a lot of offense. There's Bay here for three. Oh, how about Bay, the freshman coming in rhythm. A nice make there for the 6'2 guard. And look, this is a Murray team for Coach Workman said, we're going to be okay. And even Coach Miller said that Coach Workman always finds a way to get better as the season goes on. We'll touch on that when we come back because it's a full time out here by Cottonwood. We'll step aside and take it with them. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Welcome back, 1:46 to go. We'll circle back on that thought. Coach Workman always does such a great job with Murray. You go back a couple years, they were a low seed, found their way to the Huntsman Center. And this is a group that even he acknowledged, hey, look, we're going to grow into some new roles. They're without Quentin Chrisman tonight, the junior guard. And obviously the foul trouble for Chudi in that second quarter really just kind of disrupted the rhythm. And it's a group with a lot of expectations. We talk about a lot of experience and some of their best players. But looking to replace a lot of talent. Oliphant off the inbound won't go. Rebounded by Bay. And that one finds its way to Chudi. But guys are going to get more time, get more accustomed to their roles. You'll see them grow into that as that three little off the mark there on the shot. I think that was Wilson, Trace Wilson, the sophomore for Murray. As Price at the other end has the open look and drills it.
Number 3, Jackson Price with his first three-pointer of the game.
Nice fourth quarter here for Jackson. As Cottonwood sensing they're about to take care of old Sparta. Again, we talk about this old rivalry in the middle of the valley, followed up by Price. Oh! I'm going to call that intentional from Russo. He's been that kind of a player tonight. A very selfless contributor as Chudi gets the roll on the other end. But how about the dunk and finish from Jackson Price? My goodness. As we're inside of the final minute. Substitutions for Cottonwood, but Coach Miller saying, it's just 35 seconds. Go ahead and play here unless we get a call. Shot clock down to 20. Cox open. He'll pull the three. Won't go. Tapped up. Oliphant. And that second, really third chance opportunity able to score it as he'll make it. Now we'll get the timeout to make the substitutions. And what has been a fantastic night for Cottonwood. Oliphant in double figures. Talk about the big night for Cox. Price, unofficially, according to my score sheet here, just on the cusp of double figures. The defense has been great. Talk about they wanted to hold Anosike to 20. That was a magic number for Coach Miller tonight. He has 24 unofficially. But the next leading scorer for Murray, it's Workman and Brousseau with 6 apiece. That's a poor scoring, just struggled to find their rhythm tonight. And it's one of the big reasons why Cottonwood going to walk out here with a win. A lot of new faces on the floor here for Cottonwood. Mason Tolley on the floor. Also have Kadan on the floor for Cottonwood. Jason Budge. Caleb Clark.
Number 14, number 35, number 20, number 10, and number
and Tommy Yates all on for Cottonwood for these final 20 seconds of the game. Looking inside, sent out, Bay again, same spot he hit the first one, and he hits another one. Isaiah Bay, 2 for 2 from long range tonight. final seconds. Blocked away by Bay, and that will do it. But Cottonwood comes out the victor, 68-50. They get the win over Murray. Our player of the game, Chris Cox, finished with 25, had 11 in the third to help create the separation for the Colts as they move on to 6-1 on the year. Murray will take on Skyview this week. It doesn't get any easier, but look, it's a schedule that is going to help this team become steel in preparation for the 5A state tournament. Cottonwood, 68-50. Chris Cox, our player of the game, as the Colts defeat Murray. You've been watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week, presented by Heidemann Associates and brought to you by Western Governors University.